morning, Eagles, and welcome to the 30th episode of Eagle News. Today is Tuesday, October 12th, 2021. My name is Alex.
And my name is Bridget. Get excited, Eagles. Halloween is in only 19 days. Remember that tomorrow is Camo Spirit Day.
Be sure to show up tomorrow in your best camo. Also, tomorrow our teen advocates are having a tailgate at the Hyatt's football stadium from 4:30 to 6:30. There will be lots of food options, so make sure you bring extra money.
This month we are celebrating National Hispanic and Latinx Month, and here's today's announcement.
Frida Kahlo was a famous painter. Her paintings were influenced by native Mexican culture, shown in bright colors with a mixture of realism and symbolism. She is known for her intense eyebrows and her self-portraits. During her life, Frida made over 200 paintings. Artists still study her work today.
Very interesting. Now it's time to head over to the Eagle News weather station with Abby and Elena.
Thanks, Alex. And Bridget, today's weather will be a high of 85 degrees and a low of 66 degrees.
It'll be partly cloudy and there will be a 16% chance of rain. It'll also be very windy.
Now let's head back to the newsroom with Bridget and Alex to hear today's headlines.
Thanks, Abby and Elena. Now for today's headlines. Winter sports meetings have already taken place. If you missed or want additional information, visit Mr. Holt's Schoology page.
There will be a ski club meeting taking place for students and parents at Liberty High School, October 20th, beginning at 7 p.m. Check out the Ski Club Schoology page if you are interested.
Remember to always be respectful to other staff and students here at Hyatt's. If you see anybody who looks lonely, talk to them and become friends with them. You never know how much that could make their day.
Good luck to Hyatt's cross-country team for their last cross-country race, going against Berkshire.
Now it's time for our first video segment. Some of our very own Eagle News stars went around Hyatt's asking people what they would do with $1 million.
Check it out.
Eagles! And today we are going to be interviewing
students about what they would do with $1 million.
Let's go! Woo!
What I would do with $1 million is I'd probably spend some of it just on fun stuff, but then I'd save the rest of it like for college and a house.
What I would do with $1 million is I would save some of it up for college and spend some of it on my family.
I would probably put money into my college fund and invest with the rest.
What I'd do with $1 million is I'd buy a house and I'd buy a computer. What I would do for $1 million would probably spend half of it and save the other half for my family and basically the rest of my life.
I'd probably move to California. What I would do with $1 million is buy a gaming setup and then split the rest of it with my family.
I would do with $1 million is give half of it to charity and give it the rest to my family.
The thing that I would do with $1 million is buy the whole Apple store.
I would give half of it to my family, just keep the other half for safety.
The thing I would do with $1 million is give some to my family or buy a big house.
I would save it until I needed it.
I'd buy a top-of-the-line laptop and computer.
I would buy a mansion and a Lamborghini.
I would buy a mansion and a sports car.
If I had $1 million, I'd buy you a monkey. Haven't you always wanted a monkey?
What would I do if I had $1 million? If I had $1 million, well, there you go. I buy you a house.
If I have $1 billion, I would cash them all out in $1 bills and just stay at home and count them and see if they're correct.
I would pay off my student loan and then I would buy myself a beach house.
I'd quit.
I have a question for you, Alex.
Yeah, Bridget?
What would you do with $1 million?
Well, with $1 million, I'd probably go on a trip to Hawaii. What would you do, Bridget?
I think I'd go out to eat. Speaking of food, let's see what our lunch is for today.
You're in the way. Hey Eagles, today for lunch we're having Mexican entree of the day, hot sandwich, Jets cheese and pepperoni pizza, and select salads and subs.
Wow, I can't wait for lunch today.
I know, it seems yummy.
Eagles, remember, just saying a quick please and thank you can go a long way and brighten up someone's mood.
Now let's stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now it's time for trivia.
Let's head over to the trivia studio with Abby and Elena to hear today's question.
Thanks, Alex and Bridget. The answers to yesterday's question were scrambled for 51 points, over easy for 15 points, fried for 8 points, boiled and sunny side up for 4 points. Good job to all the teachers that earned points.
The trivia question for today is name an American river. Again, name an American river. Make sure to send 2 answers to Mr. Meta to get credit for today's trivia. Good luck with trivia today. Thanks for all your participation.
Now let's head back to the studio for today's second video segment.
You know, Bridget, I've always wondered why the kids in Mr. Meta's UA2 Eagle News class always have blankets.
I know. I'm in Mr. Meta's UA2 class and it's always freezing. And actually, we have a video explaining why. Let's check it out.
I bring a blanket to Mr. Meta's room because he said that we could, and that it's like absolutely freezing in there. Then he I don't know, it's just very, very cold in there, especially now because we're wearing shorts, but it's still cold in there somehow, even though it's 90 degrees outside.
I am jealous of the people who have a blanket. They're always so warm, and I'm over here freezing, but it's fine.
It was like the third week of school when I let them bring in their blankets because they kept whining about it being cold in here during UA2. We started letting them bring in blankets because during UA2 the air conditioning, like there's a certain amount of time where there's nobody in here and it gets a little cooler. So kids were complaining that they were chilly, so I said bring in your blanket. I don't really care because they're not in my room when it's cold.
Yes, I do wish I had a blanket. I have not brought one yet, but I will soon.
Thanks Josie, Charlie, and David for that amazing video. I've always wondered why they were using blankets.
Now it's time for
Mr. Meta's best thing on the internet. I wonder what Mr. Meta found to show us.
Let's roll it.
That was a super cute video. Mr. Meta always finds such great videos to share with us. Thanks, Mr. Meta.
I love these videos so much too. They always brighten up my day.
Now it's time to wrap up today's show.
But before we go, we would like to leave you with this daily quote. A beautiful day begins with a beautiful mindset.
That's a great quote. I'll make sure to keep that in mind today for the rest of the week.
Hey Alex, what's the 812 trivia question today?
The 812 trivia question for today is what brand of waffles does Eleven devour in Stranger Things?
Always remember to send in your answer exactly at 8:12 to try to be the first one to respond with the right answer. We look forward to Mr. Meta getting millions of texts.
My name is Alex.
My name is Bridget.
My name is Abby.
And my name's Elena.
We hope you have an amazing day, Eagles.
See you tomorrow. Bye.